This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, earlier in the day on Wednesday, the Red Sox announced Roman Anthony, the rookie, is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a oblique strain. Yeah, it was as bad as maybe we thought Tuesday night. Red Sox Wednesday night against the Guardians in the series finale. I almost said Indians there, by the way. Checked myself. Well, the Red Sox go out and put up an absolute dud. Haven't said it a lot this season, but that game, the finale against the Guardians, it simply was not worth our time. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and storyteller. Spent time in the minors calling games in Batavia, Wilmington, Staten Island, and Aberdeen. MLB on ESPN Radio. 6 college baseball regionals for the ESPN networks. Cover the inaugural World Baseball Classic in Tokyo, Japan, and Scottsdale, Arizona, USA baseball events in Cary, North Carolina, Houston, Texas, and Minneapolis at Target Field. We are presented by Game Time. Download the Game Time app. Create an account and use code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off on your first purchase. Yes, we do want to hear from you. Yes, we are providing reaction to the Red Sox loss in the series finale against the Cleveland Guardians. They go 3-3 on the homestand with a win in the finale. They could have finished off a series sweep and gone 4-2. Did not happen. Feel like they didn't even want to compete. Hey, we're just going to mail this one in. We do want to hear from you. Our first-timers, our everydayers, yes, our royal rooters. If you're with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, hit that comment button and let yourself free by voicing your frustration. Because, again, this one really did not deserve any of our time. And I'm going to give a true confession right off the top as well.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Bernardino did a great job getting the final 3 outs, and the Red Sox did not have to use Aroldis Chapman on Tuesday night as they scored 4 runs in the bottom half of the 8th inning. I bring that up just to make you feel a little bit good about this team right now. There's still a lot to feel good about, but boy, oh boy. Bernardino gets you 2 outs in the first inning as you go with the opener. Apparently, Kyle Harrison might have some sort of ankle injury. Did not know that Tuesday. Okay, so he doesn't start. He still hasn't been called up. He still has not made his Red Sox debut. I do sort of feel like Kyle Harrison, if he doesn't start for the Red Sox here in September, it's like the pitching version of Vaughn Grissom. But then after Bernardino gets 2 outs, Jordan Hicks comes on, and he gets the final out in the first inning. Then Jordan Hicks decides, I can't get anybody out in the second inning. He gives up 4 runs, leaves to Booze, deservedly so, and the Red Sox lose this one. Disappointing loss? Yeah, it was. So after Hicks fails to get it out in the second, gives up 4 earned runs, including a home run, Steven Matz comes on, goes an inning, gives up 2 runs, 1 earned. Sloppy early on for the Red Sox, 2 errors in the game. And is there a silver lining? Yeah, I want to hear about Zach Kelly and his 4 scoreless innings. That is a silver lining. Zach Kelly was terrific. Gave up just 2 base hits, struck out 4, threw 63 pitches, 45 for strikes. And the reason I give you all of that for Zach Kelly, you might be waving goodbye to Zach Kelly. Because, first Nesson reference, Dave O'Brien and Will Middlebrooks alluded to it. And he's gone 4 innings here. He saved you from having to go deeper into the bullpen. Yes, Dustin May went 3 innings. No, I wasn't inspired at all by Dustin May. But Zach Kelly probably is not on the plane to Arizona. Probably takes an Uber or his own car or a shuttle, something to AAA Worcester. Get a fresh arm up because 4 scoreless innings from Zach Kelly, thank you. Now you need another fresh arm from AAA. So Zach Kelly, silver lining, but I'd be shocked if he's in uniform with the Red Sox, game 1 of the series against the Diamondbacks, Friday night, Phoenix, Arizona. So my question here is, and I'm not going to say they waved the white flag, but I really do think they waved the white flag in this one. You got Bernardino, then you go with Hicks. Why couldn't you have decided, you know what, Alex Bregman, you're getting a night off? Now, he DH'd and went 0 for 4 and had a dreadful homestand. And really had a great series a few weeks ago at Yankee Stadium, then had a bad series where they won all 4 in Baltimore. And this homestand, Alex Bregman had 1 double and 1 RBI in the 6 games against the Pirates and the Guardians. He could have sat Wednesday night. Then you give him 2 days off in a row. Or you could have sat Trevor Story. One of them, okay, you get Bregman off his feet. But why are they both in the lineup when basically you said, you know what, we're going bullpen day? And I'm sorry, bullpen day, during the day Wednesday, you had to think this isn't going to go well. And guess what? It didn't. Not at all. Not at all. And I'm going to give you a true confession right here. I went out Wednesday night. I went to a basketball event, hockey event, whatever you want to call it. I called games, basketball games for Quinnipiac University and the MAC. They had an event, went out to a local barbecue joint, heard my guy Billy Mecca talk, saw the head coaches, did some talking, did a little eating, had it on my phone. Oh, they gave up a run in the first. Bernardino gets 2 outs. Oh, it's to Hicks. Oh, Hicks is on the mound for the second. 7-0. Now, in the car, listening to Sean McDonough on WEEI radio, and I'm thinking, hey, it's 7-0. They could possibly come back in this game. They scored 1 run. They had some opportunities, 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Nick Sogard, the only knock that drew and brought in a run with his 2-out RBI base hit, that made it 7-1. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to sit down and maybe there's a comeback here. No, they made Joey Cantillo 6 innings of 1-run baseball as he picks up the win his 4th. Just back up, one of those guys that's back and forth. He's got 7 decisions on the season, 4 on the winning side. And then Junis in an inning 2/3, and then Sobrowski finishes it off. So there was really it was just a lot of soft contact, a lot of let's get on the plane, let's get out of here. We're going 3-3 offensively. Any guy in that lineup thinking, well, you know what? We didn't do much in terms of the pitching side. They waved the white flag. Let's just get out of here. Let's move on. It's kind of how I feel about the Locked On Red Sox postcast. Why am I here? Because of you, our Royal Rooters. Misery loves company sometimes. 21 left in the regular season. But there's not a whole heck of a lot to talk about. My wife is actually in Boston. You want another new true confession? Our son is up in Boston. Just started classes at Emerson College for the first time on Wednesday. So we've shipped up to Boston. My wife was up there for work. We're on the phone catching up on our days. And I just kind of grunted a little bit. I'm like, oh, geez. Watching Dustin May pitch, I'd rather watch paint dry. This guy might be the least inspiring Major League Baseball pitcher I've ever seen. He inspires no confidence right now. I'm tired of watching him. I was tired of watching him his last time out. 3 innings. Well, he only gave up 1 run. Yeah, he walked the first 2, got a double play ground ball. There was a lot of hard contact. Could have been another run in the 9th inning. Jaron Duran makes a great catch at the wall, crashes into the green monster. Number comes off the scoreboard, all of that. But Dustin, I don't want to see that. I don't say this often. I don't. So when I say it, I like to think, at least in my own mind, I have some credibility. I don't want to see this guy pitch again. I'd really love to say I don't want to see Jordan Hicks pitch again. A lot of you have echoed that. Neither one of them. I mean, how good is Walker Buehler looking to you right now? I'd love to have him back. He's with the Phillies. They're going to go with a 6-man rotation. It's not all doom and gloom, but you've got 21 left in the regular season. Yes, I'll scoreboard watch because the Blue Jays came from behind, and it looks like that one's going final in Cincinnati. Blue Jays 13 runs. And they come back and win. They were down 5-0 after 2 innings in Cincinnati. They take the finale. Looks like the final's 13-9. And you're also going to be the second wild card right now to the New York Yankees, unless Houston comes from behind. And the Astros right now, in case you missed it, they've got some issues they're dealing with. Right now, 4-2, 6th inning Yankees on top. You didn't want to compete in this game. Now, last year, and I hated it last year, they got to go with an opener. They got to go with an opener. They got to go with an opener. This time, this year, 2025, they've done it 3 times for Bernardino. So you've had a starter go out there. Now, you've had some guys knocked around and not had long outings and stuff like that. Yes, I mentioned Buehler. Yes, I mentioned May as well. Yes, remember Tanner Houck was part of the rotation. And there was a time early in the season Brian Bayo wasn't giving you a lot. But you've got to get right here. You got 21 left. I don't want 11-10, and I don't want 10-11. Really don't. Still 12 victories to 90. I think that's sort of a magic number. I've thought that for a while, and I had to do a lot of math to get to that number. I don't know, before the All-Star break. We hear from you. We give you some numbers of the night. Locked On Red Sox Postcast. We're here for each other because the Red Sox were not here for the fans on Wednesday night. That I'm going to go to bed believing on this Wednesday. And our Locked On Red Sox Postcast is presented by Upside. Hey, Locked On Red Sox Postcast fans, are you still paying full price at the gas tank? Stop leaving money behind. Get real cash back every time you fill up with the free Upside app. Simply download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play right now and start earning cash at the pump today. Use our limited time promo code SEASON and get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your first fill up. You can make up to $300 a year just from buying the gas that you already need to fill up your car. At first, you might think, well, might be too good to be true. What? Totally legit. Real people getting paid just to make their daily commutes, and you can too. Plus, you can cash in or cash out, rather, anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Don't let this offer drive on by. Download the free Upside app now using my and our limited time promo code SEASON for a limited time 25% per gallon bonus. That's promo code SEASON. Disclaimer right here. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions. Our Locked On Red Sox Postcast is also presented by Game Time. Nothing like catching a baseball game live, the energy, the crowd, the chance to see your team in person, but actually getting tickets, well, we know that can be the tough part, right? Queues, login screens, surprise fees. It takes all the fun out of it. That's why you're going to love using Game Time, the app that gives you the advantage back in your lap. It gives the advantage back to the fans. Game Time is fast, easy, and backed by the Game Time guarantee. You are always going to get 100% authentic tickets delivered on time and at the best price. Plus, all fees are included, so the price you see is the price you end up paying. The Game Time app makes it super simple. You can see the exact view from your seat even before buying. With Game Time, fees are included. Again, you're going to know your total up front. No surprise fees at checkout. With Game Time zone deals, you pick your section, Game Time picks the seats, and you save big. It's faster, cheaper, and less stressful than any other way you have bought your tickets for an event, including baseball games and concerts. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONMLB, and you're going to receive $20 off on your first purchase. Terms to apply. Again, that promo code LOCKEDONMLB, $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download Game Time today. All right, a couple numbers of the night, not many. Red Sox did not manage a whole heck of a lot of hitting in this one as they collect 7 total hits and just 1 extra base hit as well. But Alex Bregman 0 for 4 in the finale, as I mentioned, 3 for 26, 1 double, 1 RBI on the homestand. That has to be better from Alex Bregman over the final 3+ weeks of the regular season. 21 games to go. I'm going to say deserve it off day on Thursday in Arizona, only because this was a long 14-game stretch with no days off. No rainouts, no scheduled days off. Off day, breathe, regroup, and you've got Tolle, I believe, in the opener on Friday against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Think the Arizona Diamondbacks. Think about the teams that you've seen recently. The Pirates, the Guardians, right back to 500 with the win on Wednesday night, avoiding the series sweep. You could say the Orioles. Arizona, on the outside looking in, managed by a guy I love. Red Sox fans are certainly know the name Torey Lovullo. Had Torey in the minors when he was with the Guardians or Indians organization. Great guy, great baseball person. That team's going to play 3 games. They're not going to lie down over 3 games, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just because the Red Sox are coming to town as well. 6th time this season. Blown opportunity. 6th time this season where the Red Sox failed to pull off a series sweep when a sweep was in play. Did not happen. Red Sox keep the ball in the ballpark. Guardians pitching did that. Their streak of 9 straight games and 14 home runs over that 9-game stretch. 9 straight games with a home run ending with Wednesday's disappointing 8-1 loss. And the Red Sox do go 4-2 on the season against the Guardians. Like I said, 3 in Arizona against the D-backs, and then 3 in West Sacramento, California against the A's. I don't even know what to tell you to expect for the road trip and for the back end of the trip in West Sacramento. They've got some boppers in the lineup. Nick Kurtz, probably the AL Rookie of the Year. Roman Anthony's out. It stinks. Development, best hitter in the lineup, one of the best hitters in the lineup, your leadoff hitter, all those different things for Roman Anthony. 4 to 6 weeks. He says, and some of the guys who cover the team, some of the people who cover the Red Sox on a daily basis, he thinks it's a grade 2 strain. That's 4 to 6 weeks. Alex Cora is saying, I want you to envision Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Well, you've got to win the best 2 out of 3 wild card round, then the best 3 out of 5 divisional round to get to the ALCS. Can it happen? Absolutely can happen. But you need guys offensively to step up right now. I would have loved to have seen either, and I said it Tuesday night, I would have loved to have seen Justinson Garcia or Christian Campbell up. Instead, Nick Sogard. You got Eaton. You got Hamilton. You got Sogard. These guys are utility guys at best. Now you have 3 on the roster. I'd rather see Garcia. Put him in the outfield. Let him be a corner outfielder in right field. Keep Cedar Rafaela in center field for as long as you can and not have him go back to second base and all of that. Sogard is the move for right now. Again, I don't know that Campbell. I don't know that Campbell comes up because if he struggles over the final 3 weeks of the regular season, it's a complete lost season. They may keep him down here, get the at-bats, continue to play positions. And the reason I take Garcia over Campbell is because Campbell, I don't believe, still has a position. I don't know if he's average defensively at any position. You need average to well above average defense the rest of the way. To your comments we got. Let's get in here. Who is our leadoff hitter? Alley Talk Sox. First game I have turned off all season. I have no words. Not even sure if the Red Sox even showed up to play tonight. Anyone see them? Yeah, Allie, Emily, I'm sorry. Allie Bats we haven't seen in a while. Emily, I agree. And again, I said earlier, didn't see the first 2 innings, but I stuck with it once I got home. In the car coming home, radio side on, Sean McDonough, got home, went the rest of the way with OB and Will Middlebrooks, and there was just nothing. And I just kind of started thinking about it. Why didn't you sit Story? Give him 2 straight days. Or Bregman. Either one. I would have been fine with out of the lineup. And then I would have said, okay, I see what you're doing here. You had to sacrifice a game. But didn't do that. And still lost 8-1. Embarrassing game by the Red Sox. That from Andrew the GOAT. Andrew, I could not agree with you more on this Wednesday night. Andrew the GOAT again. Connor Wong, Jordan Hicks, DFA. You cannot in any way DFA Connor Wong. Because it can't be Narvaez and Ali Sanchez the rest of the way behind the plate. You can't have that. Wong has played better. Wasted first part of the season, gone, forgotten. Not really. But defensively, he's your guy. Especially, he's been the guy with Brian Bayo as well. Nick, Red Sox bullpen is elite on paper, but as a unit, their bullpen is not built to pitch an entire game effectively. Someone is bound to blow it in a bullpen game, unfortunately. Nick, I agree with you. Yeah, and unfortunately, it happened early. Dustin May, you would have thought, okay, Bernardino. Even if you had just gone Hicks, May, you're pitching the second. We'll get somebody to cover that final out. It might have been Jordan Hicks. Hey, Jordan, you're only getting 1 out in this game. Then we're going to go to Dustin May. Then we'll go to Zach Kelly. That should have been right in the second inning. Instead, Hicks starts the second. That didn't go well. Nick, we got you there. Emily Talk Sox, which is exactly what happened. Mid-sentence. But May was absolutely terrible, too. So had he pitched, it would have been a loss as well. Yeah, very possible. Go back to Nick again. Why do you suppose Eaton is batting leadoff? He is not bad, and he does need to be in the lineup right now. But does he deserve the most plate appearances on the team? That's a head scratcher to me. Nick, I thought late in the game as Romy Gonzalez had 2 base hits and he's now hit safely in 7 in a row. And 5 of his last 6 games, he's had multi-hit games and Romy can run a little bit. I was thinking, you're going to be moving the lineup around a lot. Apparently, Jarren Duran has lost the leadoff spot. And you do need his bat in sort of the middle of that lineup and an RBI guy. Maybe, does Romy Gonzalez go up there? I agree. You're really giving Eaton right now in that leadoff spot because he has speed? I wouldn't necessarily do that. Nick, Rob Refsnyder leadoff spot against lefty starters. That's better forward. Yeah, I can go with that one too. I wouldn't have Eaton up there. Emily, Hicks ERA is now 8.20. What a joke. It's not good. It's not good. Awful effort all around. Zach Kelly kind of bailed you out to a certain degree. Oh boy, I'm putting this one up there. Redeemed, and the collapse begins. I do not believe that. I put you up there. I don't believe that. I really don't. George White, agree, Steve. Waste of time, given their pathetic performance. If this was one and you can go 4-2 on this homestand, then okay, I can see it. But if you start to go in a funk, I don't believe it's going to be a complete collapse. But if you think it's going to be that way, and this was just one game, you kind of go. We can't bullpen a game because we got no pen, Jules. I'm going to give you one more. George White should have sent Hicks down and brought up Uberstein. Sandlin, I mean, I don't know if people will be clamoring for him to come up or not. Brian, Walker Buehler would have done much better. I said that. How good is Walker Buehler looking to you right now? He's not coming back. He's with the Phillies. I thought Jared on TV, I thought they were going to bring that kid from the Woo Sox up for this game. Harrison apparently might have some sort of ankle injury. Brent, real quick, the Devers trade did not make the Sox better. Hicks is horribly bad. We have yet to see. Harrison Tibbs was traded for May. Oh, that's you're tying it all together, Brent. That's a gut punch. Having Rafi's bet in the lineup would look great right about now. Yeah, but I mean, that's somebody's going to write a book on that. I don't know who it is. Hey, we got a day off. You've got a day off from me. I'm on with Lindsey Crosby, MLB Game Night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then again Sunday with Brian McKeon, who covers the Yankees for Locked On Podcast Network. But again, Locked On Red Sox Postcast off Thursday. You get a deserve a day off from me. We are back at it on Friday, first of a 3-game series against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're going to be on within minutes of the final out, hopefully talking about Peyton Tolley and a strong performance against Arizona, and hopefully talking the bats coming alive. Doesn't have to be like it was Tuesday night against Cleveland pitching, but you want to see more from the offense. Who will be the leadoff hitter? There's no Roman Anthony. Remember, this team had a winning record when Alex Bregman was on the IL for over 40 games. I erased that number earlier today in my notes. I'll get that back for you on Friday. As always, we tip our cap to you, our Royal Rooters. We do appreciate all your help in making this the number one place to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game. Locked On Podcast Network, Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, who just love to have us go up and down. The emotional roller coaster continues. Your Red Sox, your team, Locked On Podcast Network, every day.